Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you how to stop comparing your kids to others and in exchange encourage competition in a healthy way. If you've ever been compared to other kids as a child, then your natural behavior as an adult is to keep comparing yourself to other people and, to have a critical inner voice that just puts you off. But this is not the only problem with comparison. The thing is, it doesn't stop to you. You also pass it to your kids. And because you've been raised this way, sort of a natural behavior in yourself as a parent. You just unconsciously compare your kids to what other kids are doing, compare how they look like with how other kids look like, and so on. And it's time to really break this cycle and, give your kids a chance to find their authentic self, to be their unique person. So to start with, I would look at the consequences that comparison can have, because comparison can be used in two ways. It can generate competitivity or it can generate rivalry, and these two are very similar yet very different in the outcomes. Well, we all know rivalry. It's like, that awful, yucky feeling that you get when you feel envious with someone else, when you want, the very same thing that that person has, and it's not necessarily the best for you, but you just feel like they're better and you just want whatever it is they have. But there's another way. There's competitivity, and that's a whole different thing. It's that push that another person can give us in the right direction, and it's the motivation we're sometimes lacking. How do you ditch one for the other? Well, I'll give you some examples. When the outcome of comparison is rivalry, you just want to put the other one below you so you feel better. Like you want the other person to lose in a way so you can win, because you feel like it's one or the other. It can't be a win-win situation. Whereas with competition, it's a win-win for both players. It's like, we are motivated by one another. It's like running with a running buddy. Like you run faster, you run better when you run with a friend than when you run by yourself. An example about sibling comparison, competition, and how to, shift rivalry. Let's look at a child who goes like, oh, I want their toy. Like, I want my sibling's toy because she's having so much fun. I want to take her toy away so I would get that fun. I would have that joy, and she would have less, or at least she would not really enjoy her toy anymore, and I wouldn't see how happy she is, and so I would feel like better about myself. Well, we can shift this by just acknowledging their desire of having more joy, and we say, oh, okay, so you would like to have more fun playing with the toy. You like the way your sister plays, and you would like to have some fun and some play yourself. What do you think would be the best toy for yourself to play with? Like maybe we could look at this or that toy, and then this way the child would see, okay, yes, she's playing, she's having lots of fun, I want to have that joy for myself, so maybe I can look for my own source of joy and happiness and giggles, and it's kind of a joyful team, joyful family situation rather than sibling conflict. Another example that is taken from sports, from team sports, is when your child feels envious towards another child that maybe sometimes shares the same spot in the team with your child, is to try and look, what do you think you could learn from this other child that would benefit you? What skills do you think that child is bringing to the game that maybe you would like to practice on. So they would see the competition as a motivation to develop a skill, to look like, oh, okay, so my mate has this, skill that I'm kind of lacking or I haven't really mastered yet. And it would just motivate the kid to accomplish that skill and not necessarily compete against the colleague. So basically, the easier way to give up comparison is to actually shift it and transform it into motivation and inspiration for your children. Now, if you found this video interesting and it really made you think about, rivalry versus competition a bit more, please give this video a like and put a comment below if you have any question.